Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Once again, I am doing a book review today after a very long time, so please bear with me. And this book that I'm going to talk about is a very interesting fantasy series, and if you like reading fantasy or books like Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, or similar, then this book or this entire series will obviously leave a mark on you. So, without wasting any more time, let's get started with the review. Today, we are delving into the thought provoking world of Beyond the Father. It's a book written by Opeshum, and this is the first book of the series. And if you read one book, you're going to want to read the entire series. So I'm going to give you a brief review of this book. Beyond the Father takes the readers on a journey that transcends conventional boundaries. The author challenges the narrative, and the narrative is such intricate and so interesting that it feels kind of challenging to the traditional storytelling. It is very different from what other books you have read or the fantasy books you have read. So it's very fresh, very new, and you're going to enjoy it because it's very sophisticated, it's complicated, yet it's very interesting and thought provoking. Beyond the Father is the first book of this series called Gods on Trial, and you will really enjoy reading it because let me tell you how this story unfolds. This book is about a very small planet called Zyber, where the rulers and the general public are in some kind of a clash. What it is, you have to read, and what are the challenges that they face. I cannot tell you without giving spoilers, so I'm just going to keep it spoiler free, and I will tell you what it is about. Zyber is the smallest planet in the Varget solar system, and the the what should I say? The storyline is very similar to what we are facing nowadays. You know, the kind of a clash between the rich and the poor, the people who have the resources and the people who do not have the resources. So this is the kind of narrative that the author has taken from everyday scenarios and then given it a twist. So yeah, it's very similar to the scenarios we are watching every day around us. You know, the oppressed and the oppressor, the people who have things, the people who do not have things. So this is the main theme of the book. Basically, there is a shortage of resources on this planet, and there is this King Theo and his queen, and they are the current rulers of the planet. While from the north, another king decides that he will attack on King Theo and his queen and try to overtake them, and the war ensues. There is always tension between these two parallels, and they are fighting over the resources while there are people, or the, like, should I say aliens or whatever. So the general public is like, what I told you, there's a King Theo and there's another king from the north. So they are separated in two groups. So there are Mollards and there are non-Mollards. It seemed very similar to Muggles and non-Muggles to me. So there are Mollards and there are non-Mollards, and they are at a clash over the resources, while there is our very beautiful and charming prince who is I think his father wants him to be something, but he has different dreams and different aspirations to be, just like a normal teenager should have. So, yeah, that is one thing that I felt very I connected well with that character. And it's always like, the younger generation who wants to do something different from what their fathers did, but they have responsibilities and there are expectations on them, and they feel like, I want to do this, I don't want to be like my father, I want to do this, I want to do that. Yet his father is like, no, learn from me, and you should do this and that. So yeah, there is this thing that goes on, and it's very relatable to all the younger generations our generation have. We as a generation are always at class with our seniors or our fathers and mothers. So yeah, that felt very relatable to me. Basically, this is a sci-fi fantasy novel where the characters mainly are King Theo, Queen Eveline, their son, the prince that I was talking about, Prince Anglid, and in the middle of all this chaos, where there's world is divided between metal and flesh, their daughter, Princess Anya, disappears. And that is a plot twist. That is just something that you should read and find out what happens to Princess Anya, because if I tell you, then there's no point in it. So, this is the entire storyline, and this is what I can tell you without giving you much spoiler about it. So Patros has done a very good job at doing his work, and if you love sci-fi, if you enjoy fantasy fiction, then this book is a must read. I think everyone should give it a read, and I cannot wait to read the next parts of this book. So Gods on Trial is the name of the series, and this is the first book of the series. So I hope anyone who reads the Beyond the Father, they will really really like it. And yeah, that's about it. I love reading this book. So if you are a reader, if you have Kindle, it's available on Kindle, so you can buy it. Or if you have Kindle Unlimited, then you can read it for free as well. So yeah, go give it a read. It's available on Amazon Kindle and any online platform that you want to read on. So go ahead, give it a read, and I know you will enjoy reading it a lot. Let me know in the comments how you liked it or not, and if my video was helpful to you. So with that, I'm taking your permission to leave now, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Till then, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next vlog. Bye.